Nyalwak Gatkoth now spends her days in a place far away from home, a place she never wanted to come to, a refugee camp in southwestern Ethiopia. The 27-year-old mother of 3 fled from Malakal in South Sudan when fighting broke out between government and opposition forces. She says they walked for days until they crossed over to Ethiopia for safety. Her husband remained to fight.
I would like people to think of us here. In the bush, women are suffering with their children. Like among us now, we have 2 widows whose husbands were killed. They have children and nothing to support them with. If our leaders are willing to get peace to South Sudan, they should stop this war so that people don't continue to die.
While some men choose to stay in South Sudan and fight, others are forced to. Of the 73,000 new arrivals registered by the UN Refugee Agency here, 65% were children. The majority were accompanied by just their mothers. Many South Sudanese women are suffering unexpected single parenthood like Nyalwak.
We are tired of this war for almost 3 years now. The problem between Salva Kiir and Riek Machar has left us tired and we need to speak out. We have been running for our lives with our children bush to bush until we arrived here. As civilians, we need to speak out.
For example, a woman would be having 4 children but ends up coming with only 1 and loses the others on the way. So it is a challenge. We have lost hope. We are here just because we are not dead.
Efforts to revitalize the 2015 South Sudan peace agreement are underway by the Intergovernmental Authority for Development, IGAD, but the refugees have lost patience.
I would like to stress to our leaders that we are very young and we were forced to flee. We don't even know how to take care of the children in the camps. We depend on UN rations, which is not enough. There is a lot of suffering.
The women say their leaders don't care about them. All the refugees are desperate about the fact that they were forced to leave home, and they want their leaders back in Juba to sit down and be serious about bringing peace back to South Sudan so that they can be able to go back home and lead their normal lives. But until that happens, these women and their children will remain the face of the South Sudan war. Coletta, Wanjohi for CGTN in Gambella, southwestern Ethiopia.